How's it going, everyone? It is 2PatStack here, and welcome back to another video. Today, we are going to be talking about the reverse retro jerseys that just came out this morning. At least they released images of them this morning. So yeah, let's check them out. We're going to be doing it a little bit different than how I do it today. We're going to be using Tier Maker, and we're going to tier all of the jerseys. So there's incredible, good, okay, bad, meh, and Detroit. Now, with that in mind, we'll just put Detroit right smack dab at the bottom there because I think even Detroit fans hate this jersey. But yeah, this jersey is a rough one. It is pretty messy. It's so uncreative. It looks like it's a practice jersey. It is basically just the Red Wings logo on a white jersey. I mean, there's a little silver on the elbows and on the bottom of the jersey. But if you look at it from afar, it looks like a completely plain white jersey with a Red Wings logo and red numbers on it. So, yeah, it's the least creative thing I've ever seen in my entire life. So, yeah, it's pretty bad. But trust me, we'll get down to some of these. So, but overall, I do really like a lot of these reverse retros. So starting off is Ottawa. Ottawa's, what it lacks in creativity, it makes up for in its actual look, because it's basically just their new jerseys, but it is red instead of black or white. So while I think it's not very creative, the actual aesthetic of the jersey really saves it, so it's going to be a good. Next up, we have the Sharks. Now, the Sharks were a little disappointing to me. I really, really like that blue or teal or whatever you want to call it at the bottom and on the sleeves. But the striping on the arms and the overall gray look of the jersey just kind of makes it eh. So we're going to put it into okay. I have bad and meh on the wrong places. But what really saves that San Jose jersey is the blue that is on it. So, yeah. I love the classic logo. So, yeah, let's just continue on after that. Embarrassment. Next up we have Nashville, and this is where the controversy arises. A lot of people have been putting Nashville down to about here, but I very much disagree with that. I really like this jersey. I like the old logo on the new colors. So with that in mind, I think it belongs. I think it belongs there. So yeah, we're already starting strong with the controversy. Next up, we have the Liberty jersey, which is basically just the original Liberty jersey, but with some different striping on the arms. I love the Liberty jersey. I'm glad it's back, and it's going to go right smack dab and good. Next up, we have more controversy with the North Stars one. While I do like the North Stars colors, the North Stars colors do not do anything for that logo. The logo I'm not a fan of with the North Stars colors, so we're going to put it smack dab in meh. And now we have another meh. The St. Louis Blues. While I've never been a fan of the 90s design with the red on the bottom, I don't like this one even more. I've always felt that Blues jerseys shouldn't have red on them, because I've always thought of blue and yellow as their colors, and just adding another primary color onto it, it's a little bit of a mess, but, it's okay. And next up, we're back to the ones that I like. So Blasty the Horse, I've always had a special place in my heart for Blasty the Horse. I know it's not very different. It's just it's a little bit different with the striping. So I think I'm gonna put it in good. Next up, we have the New York Islanders with a slightly darker blue. So it's gonna go just move right down into that bad category. They didn't even try. They were just like, oh, they went into Photoshop really quick. They lowered the tone on the blue, and that was about it. So you're not going to try very hard with your jersey? Well, I'm not going to try very hard with this one. Next up, we have another bad one, the Dallas Stars. The Dallas Stars said, okay, remember, we're going to put white on the inside of the star, okay? We're going to put white on the outside of the star, okay? And what are you going to do with the actual logo? Well, we were thinking for where it says stars to make it a very soft gold color, just to really wash it out. Okay, stars. Okay, so yeah, you're gonna go right into the bad category with that one. Had they had another color on the outside of the star and actually made the logo seeable, at least the stars part of it, it'd be much higher. Next up, we have our first incredible jersey, the Mighty Wing jersey. It is an incredible jersey. I don't care what anyone says. That jersey is amazing and deserves every bit of praise that it gets. Next up, we have the Columbus Blue Jackets. Another okay jersey. I know some other people are really, really excited about this jersey and see a Columbus jersey in red, but I think it's okay. Next up, we have one that I was really disappointed by. This might be the most disappointing jersey for me, and that's the Toronto Maple Leafs. This doesn't even look like an NHL jersey. So it's going to go right into the bad category. Just the leaf is ugly, and the white going over the sleeve, just no. I'm sorry, Toronto, just no. And next up, we have the purple Space Coyote jersey. And you know what? The original version of this jersey, I hate. I hate the green version of this jersey. It is the worst Coyotes jersey to me. But seeing it in purple, which I thought was going to make it even worse, has actually made it better. And it's actually a really good jersey now. So it's going to go right up here just for how fun that jersey is now. Next up, we're going to the Devils. And can I just say, the Devils with a primary green jersey look great. It's going to go right up into the good category. So, yeah. Next up, we have one that's another one that a lot of people really aren't very high on. I love this jersey with the new Jets colors, so I'm going to put that one with incredible too. I know it's not as ironically good as these two, but I really, really like that jersey. I love that logo with the shades of blue in it. I think that is a really, really sharp jersey. And next up, we have the Flyers. I think the Flyers did okay. There's not a lot that you can really do with the Flyers with a black and orange. I think the Flyers at some point need to start branching out into other colors. I know that sounds blasphemous, but I think they do. But I think it's okay as a Flyers jersey. Yeah, I think it's pretty good. Now this Canadiens jersey with the dark blue. Ooh boy, that is an amazing jersey. So we're gonna put it right into the good section. I don't think it's as good as these ones, but it is a really strong jersey. And it's definitely better. I would say it's better than most of the jerseys that are in this category. Next up, we have the Panthers. And I've never felt strongly about Panthers jerseys in any way. And while I think that this is a good jersey, I am just gonna put it right here just because it's okay. Then we have the Golden Knights Thunder jersey. Sorry, I'm not putting it in meh. But I like it. I think that there should be more on the shoulders, but I know it's trying to emulate the original Thunder jersey. And with that in mind, I am going to put it in the good because I really do like the gold striping on it. And I love that they have the secondary logo finally on the front of a jersey. There's going to be a lot in this good category. The reverse retros were very strong for me. I really, really liked them. So, yeah. At least most of them, except for these. So next up we got the Hartford Whalers. And Hartford in gray, it looks good. It looks good, but I prefer my Hartford jerseys with a little bit of stronger color, so we're going to put it right into the okay category. I know I'm going to get lit up for it, but it's okay. Next up, we got a jersey that I know everyone loves it, but it disappointed me. I wanted a Nordiques jersey. And they gave me a burgundy Nordiques jersey. And while I think it's very, very good, had it been and the Nordiques colors, it would be up here. Next up, we have the complete opposite of that. We have the Oilers, who, you know, they have orange shoulders. So we're gonna go right there. Next up, we're gonna go Pittsburgh. It's a white version of the Pittsburgh the wordmark jersey with gold letters. We're gonna go right there. Next up, we have one that's a little bit better than that. We have this Tampa Bay jersey, and can I just say, I know it's simple, but a blue version of those original jerseys looks amazing. I love how that jersey looks. And you may be saying, what are you thinking putting it above some of the jerseys in here and in here? I love that jersey. That is an incredible jersey. Next up, we have the Screaming Eagle jersey, the red one. I think it's very, very good. But I'm one of the people who likes the Capitol Building logo more than the Screaming Eagle. I want a Capitol Building logo back on a jersey. I don't care what I have to do to get it, but I want it. Next up, we have one that I'm also not as ecstatic about as other people, and that's the Canucks Gradient. I'm not a huge fan of that green that they have, and I know that it's kind of hypocritical because, you know, I have a green jersey that's much higher on that list, but I just think that the green and red on the Devils jersey really matches up more, and I gotta put the Canucks in meh. You know, had they done a blue and green flying V, just saying, I'd buy it if I had actual money. Next up, we have the Boston's yellow jersey. You know, I know it's a throwback to the '60s, but you know, it's okay. It's decent. And, you know, I'm going to put it down to meh. I'm sorry, Boston fans, but I'm not a fan of that much yellow on a jersey. And I know the Predators are up here, but that older logo, it really saves it. Next up, we have the Kings jersey. It's basically the Gretzky jersey, but it's purple and yellow, and it's got to go right up here. You know, I'm not a fan of the yellow version of the original Crown jersey, but the purple one, and with that purple logo, it is a pretty fine jersey. Next up, they took my favorite Buffalo jersey and they made it even better. So I love this jersey. I love the regular Buffalo colors on this Sabres jersey. It is so good. So yeah, I think that is a pretty fine list right there. You know, I think that Detroit just went, okay, we got some spare practice jerseys, let's just put a logo right on it and let's sell that as a reverse retro. But man, 2 original 6 teams in the bottom 2 rows, huh? You know, the original 6 teams really didn't do that great with this list. I mean, the Rangers and the Canadiens did a really good job. But, you know, Boston, Toronto, and Detroit are all in the bottom 3 rows. Oh, wait, I just realized something. Speaking of, Chicago isn't on here. Thank you, NHL, for picking the worst picture of Chicago. I'll put it up on the screen right now. To put it, thank you for taking the worst picture of Chicago. But, you know, if I was going to pick a place for the Chicago jersey, I think I'd put it, you know, around right here. Around right here. So just put the Chicago jersey right about here. And there you go. There is the jersey tier list. So yeah, what did you guys think of the list? Comment, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you in the next video.